Welcome back to Renegade GCM. We have another match here with Red Sanji and the Whitebeard Pirates versus Shanks in OP09 meta. We chose to go first. We deploy our ISO searcher, getting a 5-drop ace, passing it to the opponent. They're going to play their Sanji, passing it back. We're at 3 Dawn here. We're going to go 8 into life here with leader. They take that and we just pass it back to them. We could have went 5 and 5, but that just would have made one of our attacks invalid, so made it easier for them to counter as well. So they played their Uda and they got a lucky Roo. They're gonna put the remaining Dawn and go 8 into 5 into us. We have a lot of 1Ks, so we're gonna take that. So here he won't be able to attach 2 Dawn to it because he only has 1 rested. And they're gonna need 2 rested to do that. Well, at least for the maximum effect. So we're at 5 Dawn here. We do have a 5/7 King Do vanilla we can give rush to. But we're going to deploy the 3/5 just to give us a little extra Dawn to work with. So we're going to go 6 with Namul. 6 into 5. So they used their leader effect here. Now it's still a 5K swing. They blocked out of that, countered out. So I went 5 into 5 here because I want to play the ISO. And here we grab an Atmos. It's a 4/6 vanilla. And just pass it back. Because they had already used leader effect, so we knew the 5 wasn't going to get reduced. So here they play their Yasov, giving their leader plus 1000 power boost for the rotation. Activating Sanji's effect to give itself 2k boost and take out our Namul. So here they're going 7 into 5 with Shanks into Sanji. Like I said, we don't really have any 2Ks. It's a bunch of 1Ks. So we're going to take that. We do reveal a Whitebeard Pirates search event off of life. So we're debating if we want the double attack or another one of the removal. But we do have Whitebeard. We just grab a 2K because we don't have any 2Ks in hand. So we're already in our 7 Dawn turn, and we just finally found our first 2K. So Shanks is a 6K this rotation. So we're at 7 Dawn. We're going to deploy a 6/8 vanilla thatch, going 6 or 8 into 6 here. They're going to have to give a couple cards to get out of this one or take the life. So they give it at -1, and it looks like they just 2K out. So here we're going to go 6 into that Sanji. We probably could have put a Dawn on ISO and went after the Sanji and just went 5 into life. That probably would have been our better play, but we wanted to guarantee the Sanji was out of the way and if they wanted to save it, they were going to have to give us a lot of cards. So here they deploy their Ben Beckman trashing our Thatch because they played an Otama to give it -2, making it within range. Then they just swung their 5 into life here. We countered out with a 1K. So here they're going 6 into 5. We just give them a 2K. And they just pass it back. So we're at 9 Dawn here. We do have options now. We have a lot of big bodies. We have the 8/10 Shanks, the 5/7, the 6/8. We go with the 6/8 here, just so we have a little extra Dawn to work with. So we're going to go 8 into... We're debating if we want Yasop. Yeah, we're going to go for Yasop here. They're going to have to give us 2 cards out of hand at minimum. One card now because of... But they used the QK. And now we're going to go 8 into 6 here as well. Now they'll have to give us the 2 cards minimum, which they did. So we didn't really get rid of it, but we also got like 3 cards out of their hand. So and we still have a lot of big bodies in hand that can be deployed turn after turn as we're grinding their hand down, their board down. The 5/6 ace in this matchup isn't as good. I mean, it's good against Lucky Roo, but it's mostly in there for the black matchup where they want to remove stuff. I can give it -2000 for the turn, once per turn. So. We still have 3 life. Opponent has 2. They're gonna load up their Yasop with 2 Dawn, and they do play their silvers, giving reduction of power, and then Yasop also gives it a reduction of -1 when it comes in. That's going to take 5 cards out of hand to save that. So we're just going to let it go. That's way too many cards to save a card. So 5 and a 5, we'll do that. That's 1k. And they have a 7 swing as well, which we're going to take that. And we do get a 2k. And we draw another 2k. So now we're at 10 Dawn here. They have 2 life, 3 cards in hand. We're going to deploy the 8-10 Shanks, giving it rush. Depending if we want to attack with it first or we want to do something else. So we're going to put 2 into the leader and go 7 into 5 first. And now we're going to go 10 into... Dividing between Beckman and Yasop. We're going to go after Beckman here. We'll just pass it back. We're just trying to keep their board down a little bit. Because going 7 into either one of those wouldn't have been good with the leader effect. So 5 into 5 here. So by them not playing any of their Dawn, they're kind of showcasing what they're planning on doing. So we left a 6-7. We counter out with a 2k. There's a 10 drop Shanks. 12 into 9. We're going to need 3k to get out of this. So we're going to give him a 2. We're debating between the 8 and the 6. We're going to give him the 6 and the other ace. We want that 8 drop 10k coming for next turn. Because they still have no blockers. So now we did draw a new gate, which is interesting because we can give our Sanji a 2k for the rotation. But we're going to, instead, we're just going to split our Dawn and just kind of pressure 10 into 5 here. They take that one. And our remaining Dawn is going to go on to Shanks, which is currently 9-14. So 8, 10, nope. Alright, so as you see, the opponent ran out of counter. They had silvers and a dragon in hand. Sanji was able to continuously apply pressure. Being overstated vanillas that are majority of the deck, the 10 drop Shanks giving everything a -1000. It doesn't hurt as much as like a normal deck because our characters are already overstated. But yeah, good game on the opponent. Like using the Yamato or the Otama and with the Rayleighs was able to get rid of a big threat like in the mid game. Because if they wouldn't have removed that, the game would have been over a lot quicker. So good job, opponent. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.